Coming up on the Angus Report, proper animal handling and its effect on the bottom line.
Year-end statistics showing positive growth in the Angus breed.
An explanation of the new veterinary feed directive requirements.
And the next chapter in A Story of a Steak.
This is the Angus Report. Hello and welcome to the Angus Report. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. The Angus breed is enjoying one of its most successful years on record, according to recent fiscal year figures released by the American Angus Association. In fiscal year 2015, which ended September 30th, registered Angus bulls averaged more than $6,700 per head, up more than $1,500 per head from the prior year. Sales of registered Angus females reported to the association averaged more than $5,300 per head, a 45% increase. Meanwhile, registrations, memberships, and use of genomic tests all experienced increases.
These increased prices just reflect the strength of the demand for Angus genetics by the commercial cattle industry and just filling the demand for beef and quality beef. Association had over 320,362 registrations for the year. A substantial increase for us, the highest since the 2008-2009 economic downturn. Cattlemen continue to recognize the value of the genomic testing in their selection and management decisions. When we added the new low-density tests, that just increased the impact of this information. Since the low-density tests were added in June, we have 95% more testing done than for the same period a year ago. APIs had a good year also. Angus Journals had 12.6% more pages printed this year for the enjoyment of our subscribers. Been another banner year for the first and most successful branded beef program in the United States, that being certified Angus beef, of course. We're going to have over 890 million pounds of beef sold this year. Angus Foundations had the best year on record. A major planned giving request was received this year. It was about $9.5 million. Obviously, that has a major impact on the finances, but other donations continue to come in. All of this will ultimately be for the benefit of education and youth and research that benefits the breed and the Angus membership.
The feeding business has shifted with market changes, input costs, and, says Steve Peterson of MPK Land and Livestock, a focus on quality targets. The Lebanon, Kansas feeder was part of the Feeding Quality Forum, sponsored in part by Certified Angus Beef earlier this fall.
You can, feed cattle longer and still maintain your good quality grade without getting them too fat. It's definitely $3 corn to feed your cattle longer is profitable. You definitely don't want to overfeed them, especially if you're grid cattle. Then the Y4s will kill you. But yeah, it's to bigger weights when you're putting it on for, let's say, 70, 80 cents a pound, and it's worth $1.50, it's definitely feasible.
The countdown has begun for beef and dairy producers to become Beef Quality Assurance certified for free online now through November 20th. As an added bonus, anyone who becomes certified during this period is eligible to win a prize package, courtesy of Boehringer Ingelheim Vetmedica and the BQA program, funded in part by the Beef Checkoff. Boehringer will pick up the $25 to $50 online training fee for every person completing BQA training now through November 20th, and that includes anyone who works with cattle, whether it's beef or dairy. You can sign up or learn more at bqa.org.
A disease called foothill abortion in beef cattle can result in up to 90% fetal mortality in affected herds. But University of California Davis veterinarian Jeff Stott says a live virulent vaccine is currently being field tested. That means the future holds promise for development of a DNA-based vaccine to immunize cattle against EBA. And more information is available at angusbeefbulletin.com/extra.
The Cattlemen's Beef Board plans to invest about $42 million into programs of beef promotion, research, consumer information, industry information, foreign marketing, and producer communications, among other areas, in fiscal year 2016. More details are available at mybeefcheckoff.com. We go now to Jen McCrell for a look at news you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Crystal. The Angus Means Business National Convention and Trade Show is just a few weeks away, and we hope you're planning to join us there for the 3-day event in Overland Park, Kansas. Thousands of Angus breeders and commercial cattlemen are registered to attend the convention's premier educational workshops and seminars, nationally known entertainment, and a packed trade show featuring more than 150 allied industry partners and cattle breeders. If you haven't reserved your place already, registration can be completed on site, and you'll find a complete schedule of activities and events online at angusconvention.com. The Angus Foundation's Supporter Recognition event this November will feature 2 outstanding sale offerings to benefit the organization's youth, education, and research initiatives. The first is an elite bred Angus heifer donated by Nichols Farms to establish the Dave Nichols Beef Cattle Research Fund. And for those fans of Angus history, the foundation will auction the association's 18 millionth animal registration number. Both will be sold the evening of Monday, November 2nd, and AngusAuctions.com will broadcast the event live online, allowing breeders from across the country to contribute to this one-of-a-kind opportunity to support the Angus Foundation. Visit AngusAuctions.com to set up a free account and view details on upcoming sales and events. The Angus mobile smartphone app is a trusted source of news and information from the association and provides instant access to the most important herd tools through your AAA login account. Using the app, you can input records straight from the pasture and access the latest performance data from the weekly National Cattle Evaluation. More than 31,000 users have downloaded Angus Mobile since its launch in 2012. The app is available for iPhone, Android, and Windows devices, and you can visit angus.org to learn more. And that's what you need to know this week in the Angus business.
Thanks, Jenna. When the Angus Report returns, an explanation of new veterinary feed directive guidelines.
Then our story of a steak finds us in Rochester, New York.
Visit angus.org to continue watching this episode of the Angus Report.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health. Why not prevent respiratory disease before it steals from your bottom line? Vista Once protects your calves with the most complete respiratory disease coverage available. And Vision Blackleg vaccines can add 14 pounds per calf at weaning. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
Some call it a come from behind victory, an unlikely win, a reversal of fortune. The feeling of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. This is our moment, our victory dance, because we choose confidence. We choose Zuprevo for BRD treatment.
Are you going to do this every time we treat a calf with Zuprevo?
Absolutely.
Well, all right then.
Don't let BRD interfere with his performance. Treat it with Zuprevo and get him back to his home pen. Zuprevo is a fast-acting, long-lasting BRD treatment that you can count on to get the job done. Ask your veterinarian to prescribe Zuprevo. Choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health.
The GGP-LD, the most popular low-density genomic profile on the market, is now available for Angus. And at $45 per head, you can afford to test all your cattle. Plus, you can save even more time and money raising reputation seed stock. Put the GGP-LD profiler to work finding your best bull calves and the elite females that will brand your legacy. For more affordable accuracy, go GGP.
Horn flies cost cattle producers nearly $1 billion a year. They interrupt grazing, cause loss of blood, and impact your bottom line. By incorporating Alticid IGR into your supplement program, you can prevent the emergence of adult horn flies. Alticid IGR will significantly reduce stress on your cattle. For pennies a day, you can control the most costly parasite and increase your profitability. Contact your feed supplier to incorporate Alticid IGR today.
Beef Quality Assurance is your consumer-friendly story. Becoming BQA certified allows you to share your story and ensure customers that we're responsibly raising a safe, wholesome, and healthy beef supply. The checkoff-funded BQA program equips you with the best management practices for handling cattle, tending to their health, and taking care of the environment. And now, thanks to a partnership with Boehringer Ingelheim, you and your employees can earn a free BQA certification online from September 15th to November 20th. Visit bqa.org today.
Farming is in your bloodline. Engineering is in ours. We build machines that burn less fuel and load more material, helping you move bales, spread feed, and clean pens efficiently. Cat machines make chores move a little faster, so you can spend more time with the people that matter most. Caterpillar, helping you create the life you want.
I use an AI service to increase the genetic potential of my herd. We're using top-notch bulls. There's no way I could afford to go buy the bulls that I'm using now without AI. I knew Shane would be somebody that could get the job done and provide me with the help that I needed to do a project like this. I AI myself, but there's no way that I could do 250 head in a project by myself, so I relied on select sires to help me fill that gap.
Welcome to 44 Farms. I'm Bob McLaren, and today we are at Hay Merchant in Houston, Texas. They are providing one of the great eating experiences in Houston, and the backbone behind all of that is the great Angus genetics that we provide at 44 Farms. I'd like to invite you to 44 Farms on Saturday, October 24th at 11:30, where we'll have the largest offering we've had to date. We have more than 500 big stout Angus bulls that are ready to go to work. This is a fun day for us, and you are very important to us. So thank you, and I look forward to seeing you then.
Come on out to the Rutherford Ranch's female production sale on Friday, October 23rd. Selling a strong set of females bred for calving ease, many of which are bred to the top AI sires in the Angus breed, and featuring females that excel in $B. The sale starts at 5:30 p.m. in Buda, Texas. We are holding nothing back, starting with a choice of 4 phenomenal Rutherford heifers with great data and phenotype. Video preview of the sale cattle is at www.rutherfordranches.com. The sale is managed by Cotton & Associates. We'll see you in Buda, Texas on October 23rd.
Hey cattlemen, the Angus business comes to Overland Park this November with the Angus Means Business Convention and Trade Show, educational workshops, entertainers like Sammy Kershaw, and an industry-leading trade show. Plus, we're giving away a Caterpillar skid steer to a lucky attendee. All cattlemen are invited. Get registered at angusconvention.com.